Hello everyone, I'm Wyvern Forces Gaming and I'm playing Ark Survival Evolved on the Aberration map, and I am aware of what Snell Games is trying to do to Ark Survival Evolved and about the upcoming new DLC for Ark Survival Evolved, Ark Aquatica, which is supposed to be $30, and it's a DLC for a game that no longer has developer support and it's still buggy and broken. And right now, I'm playing on Aberration, which is a DLC map. And there is an area where the map is actually crashing. So I'm going to go over to that area and see what I can do over there. But keep this in mind. Ark Survival Evolved no longer has developer support by wildcard. But yet, Snell Games is making a DLC, a paid DLC for this game. And I'm playing a DLC that is buggy. So keep that in mind. And when it comes to official servers, they're probably only going to be temporary, and you're probably going to have to pay for them. And the AI trailer that was released for Ark Aquatica that Snell Games did looked ridiculous. I think now there's a new trailer. I haven't looked at it, haven't really cared that much because it's a paid DLC for a buggy game. And I am playing a buggy DLC that I paid for. So keep that in mind. When it comes to Aberration, I'm going to play it as far as I can play it. Again, I'm encountering a crash. Something I did do to try to counter this crash is I limited the dino spawns to half to see if that would do anything. I actually went over to the area in creative mode, and so far it did not crash yet, but if it continues to be a problem, I might have to be done with Aberration, and there's no way I'm going to buy the DLCs on PC for this game. Same way with Ark Aquatica. There's no way I'm buying that DLC. Anyway. So. Alright, I found a Ravager I want to tame. I'm going to hop on the green Spino. I think the Ravager was over here. Okay, that's a Bulldog. It might be that one right there. Okay, not that one. That one right there. It is a level 120 female. Would like to get rid of that one. Okay. Alright, I built a small trap. The Ravager should be over here. And there's a bag here. Interesting. The Ravager is right there. And there we go, there's a hit. Okay, I lost it. Okay, there's another hit. Here it comes. Going to hit her with a bola. Okay, there we go. Now to trank her out. Okay, I ran out of trank arrows. Thought I had more than that. Looks like she's starting to run. Shoot her a couple more times in the butt. Come on, go to sleep. Okay, shot the wall. Okay. And there we go. She is tranked out. Cool. Going to give her some narcotics. And wait for her food to go down. And go get some prime meat. Looks like there's a Parasaur right there. Her food has gone down. Going to give her some prime meat. And I got this prime meat killing the Parasaur getting stuck on my dinos at my base. And there we go. She is tamed up. Take all that out. Cool. Tamed a Ravager. And something is attacking my dinos. And it's a scorpion. Okay, at some point I'm going to have to wall this area off. Okay. Now to get you out of the trap. Dismantle, there we go. And the reason why dinos weren't attacking that scorpion, because I set everything on passive to kill that Parasaur. Okay, there we go. Back at base. Yeah, she took a little bit of damage. Definitely going to have to wall this place off. But there we go. Stop following. That was fascinating. Okay, there she is. Nice color. Red and green. And I'm assuming she's going to stare at this dead scorpion. Alright, I was looking around, and there's two Tek Parasaurs close to base. That one is a level 24 male, and this one is a level 12 female. And I'm going to tame them both. Okay, I have Trank Arrows equipped, and bolas. I'm hoping the other one's not going to run. Okay, I might have to hunt down that one later. Okay, she is tranked out. Hello there. It's funny. She calmed down right in front of me. Or he calmed down right in front of me. This one's the level 24 male. Okay, you're bullet. Okay, there we go. He's tranked out. Now to give you some Mejo berries, which are in the bear. There we go. And there we go. She's tamed up. Cool. Now for the other one. Almost there. You're almost there. And there we go. He is tamed up. Cool. Tamed 2 Tek Parasaurs. Now to get them back to base. Okay, here they come. There they are. There we go, back at base. Going to tell them to stop following. Both of them are pretty cool colors. Silver and blue, and this one is purple and red. Very cool. Alright, I put up spikes and a stone dino gate over here. And I also have one spike over here. And over here, I put more spikes. Okay. I'm going to hop on the Spino and head to the area that is crashing and see what I can do there. And I have to go this way because of the spikes. Alright, this is the area that is crashing, so like I said, I'm not sure how far I can go into Aberration because of it. Now, over here, I might actually turn this into an outpost. I think it's a neat little area. And it looks relatively flat. So I think this would make a pretty good outpost. Okay, those are Ankylosaurus. I don't have one. And there's the Ankylosaurus right there. Totally an Ankylosaurus. Okay, that one is a level 20. There was another one right there. And that one is a level 60. Okay. Okay, bumped up the brightness a little bit so I can see a little better. And I might actually turn down the dino spawns even more because this place is still kind of full. And I already dropped it down to half. So far, hasn't crashed yet. Something's being murdered over there. Okay, that is a Megalosaurus. Wouldn't mind taming one of those. That is a Ravager. So far, it hasn't crashed yet. I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, that is not a good sign. That is a nameless. Sorry, Snake, didn't mean to step on you. Actually, I did mean to step on you. I did that on purpose. Okay, stuttered a little bit. Okay, looks like that's a Bigfoot. Okay, surprisingly it did not crash. I'm going to go out of the area because of the nameless. I don't want to deal with a Reaper right now. Okay, looks like it stopped following, so I guess I'm not going to go back that way. Alright, I'm going to look for another way into that area. I keep running into Nameless, which is interesting. And so far, I have not crashed, which is pretty cool. Going to head out this way and see if there's another way down. Cool. I found an office. Nice area. Alright, fine. Bear, you picked the wrong fight. If I can turn around. And now the bear is gone. Hello there. You picked a fight with me. And that was a mistake. How does it feel to get bit in the butt? Okay, this looks promising. Going to head this way. That might be a Shinehorn. Interesting. Definitely a neat area. I'm sorry, did I step on you? That was an accident. Alright, this looks like a bridge. Cool. I think that is a Megalosaurus. And that's exactly what it is. Going to head up this way and see what's over here. Definitely a very neat area. I don't know about those spores right there. Timber. Well, that's what you get for getting under my feet. And you're dead. Okay, it looks like I can go over there. Timber. Something tells me to avoid the blue dots. Pretty sure those are spores. I don't see any over here. So I'm going to go over here. Alright, definitely a lot of places to explore. Looks like I can go over there. Not sure if I'm going to take the spider over there. I'm going to head over there. And I think after that I'm going to be done. So far, I have not had one crash in this area. And it might be the area out that way that's causing the crash. I'm not sure. Okay, looks like those are Ravagers. Definitely a cool area. Looks like I can go out that way. This is a neat area. Okay, that is an iguanodon. And so far, I've not seen any more nameless. Okay, there's a snake. Okay, that is a nameless. Okay, looks like I lost the nameless. A little disappointed. Wanted to look around there a little bit more. I think now I'm going to head back to base. Timber. Timber. Definitely a very cool area. And I'm actually surprised I have not experienced one crash. Back at base. I ran over something. It may have been a bulb log. Sorry. Okay. Went to that blue area and surprisingly it did not crash, which again, I'm very surprised. Alright, tamed 2 Tek Parasaurs and a Ravager and went into the lower area to see if the map would crash. Very surprisingly, it did not. It's timed in the video. If you watched to the end and enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.